What's up guys, welcome to Barrookie. In today's video we're going over 5 easy stretches that you can do almost anywhere if you're a beginner or an intermediate and you want to get better at life. So these are 5 stretches that I keep on forgetting. Sometimes I just walk around with some little aches and pains that I know I can resolve with these simple stretches. So this is a video to remind myself and to inform you if you don't already use these stretches on a regular basis. This is not an all-inclusive list, but these are the stretches that I find very helpful for day-to-day life. So for all of these stretches that we are going to do, 20 seconds to about 40 seconds is about the sweet spot because you want to get that good relaxing response from your body. Now the first one we're going to dive into is going to be the chest stretch, and this one is very good after a chest day, but if you're sitting too much and you're sitting too much hunched over, this is also going to be a great stretch. So you find yourself a wall like this here, and what you're going to do is you're going to place your hand against the wall and you're going to turn away from the wall in order to lengthen the muscles of your chest, your shoulder, and your bicep. If you want to take the bicep out of it, you just place your elbow against the wall. You're going to feel that this stretch is going to impact your chest a lot more. I like to do either of them, so you can just switch them around. The next stretch that I like to do is called the trapezius stretch, because the trapezius muscle is also a muscle that gets very tight, and that's one that's also often neglected. So you really want to stretch out those upper traps by just taking your head and tilting it sideways. You don't want to pull too hard, but just let the weight of your arm pull your head down and then opening up the area between your ear and your shoulder. What you then can do is make yes motions with your head and then find that spot where it's super tight and just stay in there for a while. Another important thing with these stretches is you want to breathe consciously. Try to breathe slowly in and out, and you feel on the exhale that you're going to have a lot more relaxation of those muscles. Just try it out. The next stretch is one that I found out about like not too long ago, and that's the back bend, and not bending forward but bending backwards. And the reason why this is such a good stretch is because we're sitting way too much, and one, we're sitting hunched over, but we have the chest opener, but on the other hand our lower back is always in that flexed position. So we really want to extend our back, put preferably our hands behind us, and then push a little bit with your hands inwards, and then let yourself go all the way back. You might not go as far, or maybe you can go further than me, but just start where you are, where it's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but not too much. You don't want to hurt yourself with these stretches. Another one that we often neglect is, and that's one for the leg day, if you're having tight quads that can pull on your knee tendon, and that might give you some discomfort in your knees. So the classic quad stretch is one that I really like. You can do just the classic one where you take your foot, you squeeze your glutes on one side, and then you're opening up the area from your hips to your knees. And that is going to give you a good stretch, which you can do wherever you want. But one that I even like more is a couch stretch. And that one you need some padding for, or maybe a couch or a chair. You place one knee against the wall or the couch, and then you turn your weight around, and then you can go into the stretch. You really want to contract your glutes, make sure that you move your hips forward so that you can really feel the stretch in your quads and in your hip flexors. And this one is going to feel so great, especially also after a long day of sitting. Now the last one is calves. These suckers can get very tight, and there are 2 ways of stretching your calves, because the calves are basically 2 different muscles, one that's spanning across your ankle and your knee, and one that's spanning across just your ankle. So you want to stretch them in 2 different ways. One is with your leg straight, so you find yourself a little ledge or a yoga block, you put your foot on there, you straighten your leg out, and you lean forward into the stretch, dropping your heel as low as possible, and you feel a good stretch. Now that is going to tackle one of the muscles. To tackle the other muscle, you're going to bend your knee a little bit, and then you're going into that same stretch, and you're going to feel it a lot deeper into your calf muscle. And basically that's it. 5 stretches that, as you can see, you can do almost anywhere. You always can find a ledge, you can always find a couch or a chair or a wall, or just do your stretch like that. So there's like a thread amongst all of these stretches. They all have to do with too much sitting, trying to reverse that. Obviously we can tackle the cause and try to sit less, try to move more, but sometimes it's inevitable, and then sometimes we just have to undo the damage that we did to our body. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you got something out of it. Let me know in the comments down below which stretches you like the most, and I guess I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace!